Lights go down, the dice are cast. Every truth is never past. Names are written, oaths are bound. Once you hear it, you are found. Lean in close, don't ask why. Stories live and stories die. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the false. Welcome to the DM's cult. Crowns are lies and gods can bleed. Faith is forged by what we need. Heroes fall and monsters prey. Nothing leaves unchanged today. Every choice will leave a scar. You knew that when you crossed the bar. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the fall. Welcome to the DM's cult. Whisper low, the veil is thin, the game begins, so breathe it in. What we hide, what we choose, feeds the fire, fuels the truth. Whisper low, don't look away, you're not just watching, you've been claimed. Roll the bones, embrace the fall. Welcome to the DM's cult.
Good day out there in Twitch land. This is the DM's Cult. We are here on Tuesday night, I believe. We are waiting for a couple of people still to get here. And so as we are waiting, before I get cameras all set up and everything like that, we are just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting, making sure everybody's doing okay, and seeing how everybody's week was. We have two players that we are currently waiting on right now. One before I turn the cameras back on. So, in the meantime, though, we were just kind of sitting back, talking about jokes, talking about hot pot. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this has to be something like east of the Mississippi, because I've honestly never heard of this unless it's like fondue.
It is the worst.
It's
Hey.
kind of.
These two were just bragging about it and selling it up. You can't sit there and get me going, okay?
I can.
really yummy.
Anywhere where I have to pay a lot of money to go cook my own food that's not my house, I get mad.
Okay, so it is like fondue then. In that case, I actually have a fondue place out here that I absolutely love. Is it kind of like where they bring out like hot broth to you and you put your stuff on top forks and put it in there. Is that what it is?
No, it's kind of like they have a little hot plate on in front of every seat, like a little like either gas or electric cook stove, and you put your pan on that, or it's like built in sometimes, but you put your pan on it and then you they bring your broth out and it gently heats it up and you can cook whatever meat and stuff you want in it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it keeps it warm the whole time. So it's less about cooking everything and more about you can make it whatever you like, but also it keeps it warm the whole time.
Okay.
I'd like to make it where they cook my food for me if I'm going to pay for
Long
it.
soup. It's long soup. I don't know.
It was awful when I had it. Y'all may like
It's
it,
like
but not
a
everybody's perfect.
facial of meat sauce.
I don't think it's anything like it.
Hang on, I'm gonna put that in the other
Sauna.
chat.
It's like a sauna. And it's all just like spicy meat broth.
Oh my God, it has been a long day. That was too funny.
I don't know. I feel like after hot pot, my pores are all opened up.
I have no idea. Like I said, I've never had this before, but I do have a picture of it, and it does look really good.
Oh man.
All right. What are we laughing at?
Out of context.
Out of context. The facial of meat sauce.
Okay, I worked last night. I had a very small nap, sir. Not enough.
Oh man.
Not enough to
I'm
fix
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. I'm a juvenile today.
No,
Yeah, same here.
by all means, be a juvenile. We should laugh and be merry.
I spent an hour and a half laying on my living room floor playing with my G.I. Joes today because that's what I wanted to do.
Heck yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And if anybody in chat says anything different, then you guys have obviously not followed Carl on TikTok long enough to know that he is running a D&D G.I. Joe campaign. For anybody who is interested, I highly suggest going and checking it out. It looks absolutely amazing.
Oh, that makes me think of the movie Small Soldiers. But it's called they're doing all the voices.
Oh yeah. So last night, one of the characters was talking with a really bad Turkish accent. But in order to do the accent, I just said, he's talking in a really bad Turkish accent. That's how I did it. Because I could not for the life of me figure out how to pull this accent off without sounding like I was Australian every time.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So like my default on every accent last night was Australian. But
There
He's
is
from down. Yeah.
nothing wrong with that either. All right.
But on the brighter note, my dad got moved into the rehab center yesterday. And so hopefully here in a week or two, he'll be able to be good enough that he can come home. And then I can take him fishing.
I'm so
Good.
happy for you.
So,
All right. We're going to get that turned
but yeah,
on.
it's been. And my camera will be on here in just a few minutes. I'm almost to the house.
You're fine.
Thanks. I've been working out.
Dude, it shows, all right. Your six-pack, the last time that I was, trying to use it as a pillow was like rock hard.
Oh man.
So we're going to try to get this show started a little bit with Keanu. I'm not entirely certain where he is at. I'm not entirely certain if Guinevere is going to be here. I know that LSP is on her way. But for right now, we have three of you guys here. We had an eventful session the last time that you guys were here. Who remembers what happened the last time?
I killed myself in game in vain because my friends did not follow through with the plan
To be
that I did not make clear.
I'm sorry. Have your friend kill himself in front of you and follow a plan. When you
Yep.
were like, I guess, too distracted to understand that that was the plan. We did not go over that. But we shoved him through the portal and we stole a diamond from a wizard. I don't know if they're not wizards, right? Sorcerers, fancy people with magic. We stole they gave it to us, but we threatened them to get a diamond to bring him back to life because we left the diamond with the person on the other side of the fucking portal.
Yep.
We cannot make this up because we were literally so dumb. Sorry, Calder, driving you nuts.
Our plan did not survive first contact.
It never does.
Not. And then we went back to Morty's house and we hung out once we all got back there. And we were just learning more about. Well, first, what we did was we started pulling things from the deck of many things. And Salinas and Morty decided to have a card off. We had a card battle. It was a little bit like Yu-Gi-Oh! In this bitch, where they were pulling it out and random stuff was happening and it was chaotic. The first time Salinas got wings and lots of jewels, like 12 diamonds worth 1,000 gold points each. So we have enough diamonds to keep us alive for a while. And then LSP and I and Kaylin joined and got some pretty cool stuff. LSP got some charisma boosts and we got some ability score increases. And I have bark skin now, so I am really happy about having a better AC. Kaylin became immune to fire damage, which is really freaking cool. And we got some other stuff that will hopefully come up for you guys soon. And then we got some stuff from shopping and some supplies. Like, I got a portal compass to help us find our way back to our portals while we do all this extra traveling. And some fancy dresses for me and LSP. And some dust of sneezing and choking because I wanted pocket sand and the DM is cool. Then we learned about some locations for the rod pieces. One is in Hell, one is in the Astral Sea, one is in Eberron, and one's in Mordant. There's a lot of them. I probably did not write their names down right. But the one that we're looking to go for right now is the Astral Sea, I believe we decided on. To go find another piece of the rod.
Yes.
Are we certain that we don't want to try for another one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not ready to go to hell, Dungeon Daddy. Or is that Calder?
That's me.
Yes, Calder. I am not ready to go to hell.
I rest assured I understand that. Neither am I.
Does anyone have any fun stuff to add to that?
Let me see.
I tried to take good notes of our loot because I won't forget that.
Well, I did a summary for Keanu after the session, so let me see if I have anything.
It's fun.
I mean, outside of Tasha having the hots for Kaylin, that's about it.
Okay.
I think it's really cool that Sully's got some wings and a flight speed because that's going to be fun to use in combat.
You're going to have
And-
very different thoughts on that when you get to doing that.
Well, and I think it'd be cool for like lookout purposes. We could stake him up real high to keep a lookout or have him do reconnaissance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So back in the sanctum,
That was ominous.
standing in front of Mordekainen, Illustrial, Tasha, having just gotten done with your few down days that you had back in Neverwinter, having made your decision on where you would like to go, you guys have the floor.
Aria's gonna say yes, even though me and LSP don't really want to go home. I think it would be best to go to the Astral Sea first, as we have some familiarity with it and are comfortable fighting whatever's there. Eyebrow raise.
I do understand. I really hope that this is the wisest course of action for you. Do you have
Do
any
you have any
questions?
advice?
Mhm. Steer clear. Oh, honestly, steer clear of just about anything that you can. Time. Time is tricky here. Being from there, you probably know that. People could be there for hundreds of years and not age a day. But time never lets go of anybody. So the longer you're there, the more rapid it will approach you when you get out. Directions don't always work. And I think the last thing that anybody should have for you is if you get stuck, all you have to think is where you want to go. And you'll head that direction.
I think I can. I think I can. And we won't get lost?
If you get lost, it's your own doing.
That's kind of a punk thing to say, but okay.
That is not incorrect either.
Yeah, but you can be correct and still be a douche.
Oh my god. Here we go again. Curious.
I'll just shut my mouth.
I will cast silence if necessary.
I'll just shut my mouth. I'm gonna say, okay, I think we're prepared.
All right.
Now, I had a question, Morty. Is there a way, instead of transporting us back to Neverwinter, that you could transport us to Waterdeep after this mission? We must need supplies.
Why?
We need supplies. They don't sell magic shit in Neverwinter.
Is there anything particular that you're looking for?
I would have to discuss that with the group, as we have quite the shopping list and we don't want to leave anything off. It would be best if one of us or all of us could go directly.
We will see what we can do. But quite honestly, if you could tell us what you are looking for, we may be able to grab it for you from Sigil while you're gone.
We were looking for
What is-
some ink and paper for writing spell scrolls. I know that. Some health potions. Calder, do you remember anything specific, or Kaylin?
What is the biggest threat that we face in the astral sea? Like, is there breathable air? Is there, like, what is the biggest threat to, like, danger to us that we could expect to encounter?
The
My
gods.
Empress.
The gods
What was that?
there. The gods have their graveyard there. And as such, they still hold divine power in them. If you get close enough to them, that power can still affect you. Air is still there and breathable. Gravity, not so much.
So that is something that we could use.
I think all that rope will come in handy, Carl. Or Calder.
And my immovable rods.
Very much so.
The removable rods would do wonderful. The rope. Well,
Calder, do you have any climbing, like, what are they, like spikes for climbing? I feel like that could
Climbing harness. Have climbing
No.
harness.
No, like
Titans.
Cow
the,
trips.
the pythons, like cow trips,
Yeah.
the spikes to hold into the. I feel like we might need some of those.
Yeah, I have iron spikes and I have pythons. I have cow trips too, but they're not going to do us any good in climbing because they're for setting traps for people to walk into.
Okay.
Your pitons would do wonders.
Yes.
But I warn you that the rope is probably not going to be your best friend here.
Mm-hmm.
When gravity is sparse, if you push somebody off the edge and out into the sea, your weight is not going to hold them down. Their weight is going to pull you up.
If my friends go down, I'd want to go with them. You can make it through
So-
most things together.
I'm simply saying
So
that
the
it
climb-
wouldn't.
The
Go ahead.
climbing harnesses. So we could use climbing harnesses and tether ourselves to the boat. We do have a boat, right? Nope, we didn't get a boat. The hell? We need a boat.
Yeah. We
Um,
need a boat.
Fortunately, a boat is not in my purview right now.
You don't have a wizard boat?
What is a wizard boat?
Well, I assume you guys go all over the place doing wizard shit. Like, would you not have a boat to travel?
They draw a circle on the ground and make a portal and walk through it.
I mean,
Which-
wizards have towers. It makes sense that wizards would have boats.
Why does towers and boats intermingle?
She's been reading Lifestyles of the Witches and Famous, and she's a little confused right now.
Not to mention Pit My Tower.
Pimp my tower. Sorry, that was great.
Well, in the meantime, we don't have a boat.
No worries.
We kind of figured that you would just be smart enough
Not to fall off the boat. Or not to fall.
not to fall. Now, with that being said, as Illustrial had commented, if you get stuck, simply just think of where you want to go. The smartest person in the astral sea will always be the fastest.
Oh, Kyria, you wanted to ask about the card.
Oh, what card was it? Oh, what does my comic card do?
You have the deck, don't you?
Indeed, we do. Did you not see our card game?
Unfortunately, I'm still a little busy with things. The Comet card is a very intriguing card, but very deadly as well. The next combat that you and your friends get into, you will have to fight on your own. Without their help. Now, if you are able to do so, you will gain more strength. You'll feel bigger and bolder.
That is really cool. Kyria's gonna say, while I wish I could fight with my friends at my side, it seems like a worthwhile trial. I just hope whoever we fight next isn't someone like who we fought last.
Yeah. Above table, the next combat you get into has to be fought by yourself. If you survive the combat, you gain a level.
Okay, yeah, I need to do that. Because
I punched Kyria in the face.
I can't help it. I drew a card. It wasn't me. Shit. You guys are going to be so bad. Now, my question is, am I always going to be permanently 2 levels ahead of them? Because I feel like the kid that skipped a grade, but is like still really wimpy and small for his age.
All right, Sheldon.
There are ways to gain levels throughout the game. This happens to be one of them. With that being said, before you guys venture on this journey, you all are going to gain a level.
Woo!
Now, Emily, to answer your question, you will not always be 2 levels ahead of them. I do milestone leveling, so anytime you guys are supposed to be gaining a level, you all will gain a level. There are certain things that are going to go on throughout the campaign that different people will be able to gain levels as they choose. Deck of many things, individual side quests, depending on where you go, there's a bunch of things that'll help individuals gain levels as they request them. Like I said, the minimum level you guys will be at when you get to Vecna will be 23. You may be as high as level 27.
I'm excited. I've never played such high level. It'll be fun to fight.
So level up?
level up.
Like right now?
Oh, absolutely, right now. I mean, you're welcome
Okay, okay.
to go on through if you want, but you have to fight the next combat on your own. Now, that is not to say that the others cannot choose to get involved if things go south.
I wouldn't want them to
But
away.
if they do, you don't gain that level.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I think let's do this. I'm all pumped.
Boom, boom, boo, doo, 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 doo.
Does it automatically do my hit die?
No, you will have
My
to
hit-
roll that.
Okay. I don't know that I did that last time either.
Trying to find the. Where's my feet? Here we go.
At the bottom of your legs.
I'm not touching that.
Oh, the 8 plus my clone. Hey, a 2 plus a 1 or 3.
All right.
Roll a d10. 5. Plus 2.
While you guys sit there and do that, I got to look up something real quick. There she is.
Okay, 15.
Let me know when you guys are all ready to go and set to step through the portal.
Yep, you already know what I'm hunting for.
I do. Now,
And
while we are here and we are waiting for all of our players to level up and everything like that, if my viewers out there would love to do me a huge favor, I know that's asking a lot. Typically, I ask for just people to hit that follow button so you guys know when we are going live. Hit the follow, hit the notifications button on there. However, we are 5 subscribers away from hitting our goal. And once we hit our goal, we are actually going to be doing a 24-hour charity stream for a charity that either we have a few of them that I'm kind of kicking around with which one we're going to go with. But we need 5 more subscribers to be able to do it. And that is purely because that's what we need for Twitch to be set up with us to do a charity stream. So if you guys could hit that subscribe button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And then we can hopefully get that going. Also, shameless plug here. If you guys ever want to see me in drag, I highly suggest going over to DM SETI and giving him a follow. He needs 20 more followers before next Monday for me to go on stream and drag. This will all be gone. Hair done, makeup done, outfit just going sky high and rocking it. So we definitely would appreciate your support.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And for like the 24-hour stream, is it going to be like gameplay? Or
It is going to be gameplay. We are actually going to be doing something with all of your guys' characters. Everybody who wants to be involved with it, as far as the players, are always allowed to be involved. Where we are going to pretty much throw everything that you guys can at the DM. We're going to mix up different groups to where, you know, Kyria may end up meeting Fizzlebang from Sunday night, or she may end up meeting Vargas from
it's like
the
the
other Sunday
Doctor Who Christmas special.
pretty much.
Everyone's brought together.
But at the end of it, you guys will all receive different rewards for it, as well as different lore that would only be available in this stream.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
LSP is here.
Woo!
Level up quick. I gotta try to help
You are
Emily real
muted.
quick.
Why level up real quick?
Because you're getting ready to go to the Astral Sea, and you need to get a level before you go to the Astral Sea. Johnny, I 100% agree. Fizz is indeed a whiz. We're not going to say what he's a whiz at, but he is a whiz. Now, you guys almost all set?
I'm done.
Okay.
I just gotta switch back to my character.
Absolutely not.
Well, unless you want to play as Kyria for the rest of the game.
Hey, you know,
I better switch back over.
she might need the help. 100%, not lying. You know, having to fight the next combat all on your own is going to be difficult for sure. But
I'm good.
okay.
Oh, I was totally talking to myself. I said, I need to get in a really stupid combat. Like I need to like punch a barkeep or something.
And then the barkeep turns into a dragon.
Ah, shit!
Nothing like having them dragons just hidden behind taverns, you know?
Or Behemoth. Behemoth as a bouncer.
Right? Tiamat, the tavern keep.
Yeah, that would be kind of creepy. It'd be funnier if you just have like 5 beings, behind the counter, then all of a sudden they merge together and form Tiamat. You'd be like, yep, I'm done.
Right?
Yeah. It would be my, the one bard to really, really fuck up at a tavern. Roll like a 0, roll a 1, to entertain the crowd and get the shit kicked out of me by a whole crowd of drunk people. Would not go well.
Fluffy, thank you so much. I very much appreciate you for that, and I'm sure that LSP will as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So, you guys ready for this?
Sure.
Okay. As you step through the doorway of the portal, you enter into a silver clouded void. Lucent wisps of white and gray fog swirl off in the distance among pinpricks of starlight. For a split second, you have no sense of direction. No feeling underneath your feet. As you look down and around you, you realize that you are just floating in midair. For a brief second, you think that you're going to fall, and all of a sudden you start to plummet down towards the ground. And the moment that your head clears, you stop again. As you find yourselves currently in the astral sea.
I'm gonna say, whoa, LSP, it's been a while since I've been here.
Shame. I never get used to that buoyancy.
I don't like I don't like floating around. I'd rather my feet sturdy on the ground.
Oh, I'm used to floating around. It's kind of my motto.
Well, you would be. Just like, just keep floating, just keep floating. Kiri's gonna look at Calder and be like, how are you feeling? Have you been here before?
I have not been here before.
If you get nauseous, sometimes humming will help.
I pull up one of my sacks, and if I get nauseous, this bag will help.
I know you're always prepared for everything. I think it's time we all get our 10-foot poles out. Have we heard anything from Salinas?
Salinas is not going to be here today.
Okay.
They had a little bit of a vehicle emergency, so they are going to be missing today.
All right. Well, we'll still kick butt. We just won't get to draw any more of those fun cards.
Till next week.
That's-
Yeah, till next week.
Now, off in the distance, you guys see several what look almost like islands. Large in their stature. You see fog clouds off into the sky, or off into the... well, directions are weird here. You see the stars all around you. You see moving ones fluttering in front of you. As you haven't been here before, with the exception of Kyria and LSP, I will give you some time to try to figure out exactly how it is that you can move around.
Use the force, Luke.
I am holding an immovable rod in each hand, and I'm just like swimming and like pushing a button and pulling myself around.
That's going in the
So I
out
look
of
like-
context quotes.
Yep.
The immovable rod in each hand.
Yep.
Okay. It does seem to move you, although it be a little slow.
All right.
You are muted.
I seen that. LSP is kind of just floating, like letting the sea take her where it wants to take her for a little bit and kind of getting her sea legs back. Um, she doesn't put up much resistance to whatever direction she moves.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work, and you just stay put. But you would know, LSP, as a resident of here, that in order to move, you just have to simply think what you want to do.
Then I am going to think my way over to Calder. I am going to think my way over to Calder. I am going to see here. And I am going to. I'm trying to see if I have it here. I'm trying to see if I have it here. I don't, and Selena's isn't here for the telepathic link.
What's
okay. So I was working something out in my brain. I apologize. But I'm going to think my way over to Calder and see him kind of struggling and moving a little bit at a time. I'm going to put my hand on his cheek and say, "You've always been so creative, but it's not that complicated. Just think about it and you'll understand. Think about moving."
Okay. What is LSP's intelligence score?
And I push a button. And then I move my hand and push the other button. I've been practicing this skill since I was little. It's easy.
It is a -1.
No, that is her modifier. What is her score?
Oh, 8.
Okay. So your movement speed while in the astral sea is 40 feet.
Okay.
Man, I'm just guessing here, but Selena's about to be fast as fuck, boy!
Not as fast as you would think.
I'll probably just use my Raven, just because I don't know how to fly through here. I assume I'm weightless, so I'm just trying to use the Raven as a jetpack.
Heart powered.
No, bird power. Because no one said anything about thinking it.
I'm going to giggle to myself watching you do that, and I'm going to call out to you, "Hey, over here."
Maria's going to place her feet on the ground, and she's just going to walk over to him. Like she's walking on concrete.
There is no ground.
I know there's no ground. Let me explain myself better. As if there was a ground. She's so focused on her destination, she's walking just like it's regular ground.
Okay. What is Kyria's intelligence score?
It is 10.
Okay. Your movement speed down here is 50 feet.
But she walks over to Kaylin and she says, "Just think it, and it is. I like it here. It's the only. It's uncomfortable when you're first getting here, but it's the only place in the universe I found where you think it and it is. Like your thoughts can affect how you are in the world, because in the real world, and in Waterdeep, for example, you've got to roll with the punches as they're presented. Here, you can walk however you want to walk.
And I'm going to
Act
try
however
that.
you want to walk. Just be confident. Go where you want to go. Picture yourself going there like you would normally.
And what
And I
is
would try it.
Kaylin's intelligence?
10.
Okay. Your movement speed as well is 50 feet.
Whee!
I don't like a lot of things about my homeland, but I do like that.
And I'll let my bird rest on my shoulder.
Off in the distance. Well, before I say that, what is everybody's passive perceptions?
22.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
21.
11.
20,
We love
20,
you.
20 plus, 20 plus, 20 plus, 11.
Hey, you know what though? LSP is probably the most charismatic out of all of you, so we'll take it. You don't need to be street smart or in book smart if you can talk your way out of jail time,
Oh, yes.
right?
Sure.
Okay.
And
Exactly.
I'm really bad at that. Foot in
Nobody can chain up this princess.
So, in this cloud over here, you will see some floating lights that kind of are bobbing around. As Calder and Kaylin and Kyria are the ones who would notice them first. What do you do about it?
I look to Kaylin and Calder and I tell them, well, you heard the lady. This one's on me if it's a combat. So let me go first. And then you guys back me up if it's something where we just need intimidation. You guys look scary. Is that okay with y'all?
sounds good to me.
Um,
I'm going to take the silence as a resounding, we don't trust Kyria whatsoever, and no.
Ow.
Calder's still trying to figure this out, this movement through.
Okay, so Kyria's just like,
Never
well, I
ending
know how to
space.
walk. Bye. Joking. That was a joke.
He's like still swinging and hanging there from one of the immovable rods, holding the other one in his hand. I am looking at LSP. All right. So you think about where you want to go, and then what? Because I am thinking about moving. I'm doing it quite intentionally, actually.
And as you start to think about moving, you automatically start traveling the direction that you're going, or you're thinking about moving. What is Calder's intelligence score?
14.
14?
Yes.
Damn, boy. Okay.
Does it have to be intelligence, or can it be my wisdom?
No, it is definitely your intelligence. And as you sit there and think this, you like take off almost like a shot. as while you are in the astral plane, your movement speed is 70 feet.
Ooh. Take that, Guinevere.
So, what are we doing?
LSP would know how dangerous the astral sea can be being from here, right?
More than likely.
So she would probably encourage Kyria to exercise caution if she's going to approach the lights.
So the lights, they're hidden by like this cloud.
Correct.
I don't have anything to like help with sight or anything. Not that that would be necessary. Is it bright? Is it daytime or is it?
Well, it's funny that you say that because there's actually no sun here. There's no daytime, nighttime, anything
Yeah,
like that.
sorry. Kyria would know that. I don't.
In fact, one of the most unique things about the astral sea that Kyria and LSP, being from here, would probably know is madness. Because it takes a certain amount of willpower to actually get to sleep here.
Okay, I see. Third shifter. I get it.
That's actually what I was going to reference it to, is because it's constantly got some kind of staying light. It's like trying to sleep during the middle of the day.
Oh, yeah. I got good at that. I think we can get good at this. Kyria's gonna cast the light spell that she has.
Okay. Okay. It brightens up a little bit around you. The stars that are kind of moving around in this area dim a little bit as you do it. But it doesn't quite reach far enough from where you are to the clouds, mainly because that is almost 80 feet away.
I'll move. Let's see. What's the range of my light? It's bright light in the 20-foot radius, dim light for an additional 20 feet. So about 40 feet of vision.
Okay.
Let's go halfway. I'm trying to remember to grab it, but
You have to click the, so if in the top of your screen, you're going to see a ruler and a person. Now, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, would you?
Oh, sure. I think I still have that thing with like passing wisdom, like any of my saving throws, but I won't be a total douche about that because I don't remember. I got a 6.
A 6? You're not sure what's in that cloud, but you are compelled to continue to move forward.
Like compelled as in I can't stop it, or compelled as in, hey, why don't you come here?
Are you immune to charm?
I'm immune to psychic damage.
Okay.
Let's see if I
Where it says immune to psychic, it would say immune to charmed condition. If it does not say that there, then yes, you have to move closer.
Okay. To my movement, because I've done 40 and I have 40, right? Or no, it was 50. I have 50 feet.
You have 50 feet, but because you have the ability to dash, it's actually 100 feet. Also,
Okay.
while you are charmed like this, you have the incapacitated condition, which means that you cannot take actions, bonus actions, or reactions.
Oh, fun.
You can
see.
remake the save at the end of every single one of your turns. But speaking of at the end of every single one of your turns, let's give you some turns, shall we? As we
Okay, so moving forward, where would you like me to end up?
Well, you have how much movement left?
60. So I could
60?
be wherever in the cloud you want me, wherever they drag me to.
Probably right about there. And as you get into the cloud and your purview and your vision starts to show you what's inside it.
Yep, you're fucked.
Ooh. Species!
Let's roll some initiative.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Fun!
Now, for just shits and grins, I'm going to put everybody into the initiative for it. That way you guys can be able to use your movement when it is your turn. I will remind you that if you get involved in the combat, she automatically loses the card and she does not gain a level. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Kyria, as you are the one who is going to be starting this combat off, what'd you get?
To be honest, I was holding off. I got a 12.
12 is not bad. It's not last, so it's not bad. Kaylin.
All right. If it helps, I stop hitting the wrong button.
It does indeed.
9.
Okay. Calder.
Let's see. 16.
And LSP.
25.
Okay. In that case, very first, top of the round, the first Star Angler is going to turn his direction towards Kyria and go up for his very first attack. He is going to take 3 bite attacks at Kyria. The first one is a 19.
Let's see, I got my new shiny armor. Yeah.
Okay.
You got me.
If that hits, then all 3 of these will actually hit for you. And that is going to deal 32, 40, 48 points of piercing damage. As each bite comes down on you, you're almost getting the feeling like when his bite hits you, he's not attempting to swallow you yet. It's almost like you're too hard to swallow.
That's right, baby. Not done yet. Sorry, I'm calculating my hit points and deciding whether or not to cry. I'm good. Actually, because those temporary hit points from Kaylin saving my butt here.
Right.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Question, are they allowed to heal me? Does that count as interfering in the battle?
They are not allowed to heal you.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. They cannot do anything to help you out in any way.
Okay. And then is it another Star Angler's turn?
It is LSP's turn first, and then it is one of the Star Anglers' turn.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
So, can you explain to me the why we can't get in her combat thing?
She had the card that she had gotten the last game, the Comet card, states that the next combat she is in, she has to fight on her own. If she is unable to or if she is able to complete it on her own, she will gain a level. If she is unable to complete it, then the card gets burned up and it is not able to return for another year.
It would be kind of a waste. Please don't let me die, maybe, but let me try to kick some ass on my own.
Okay.
Let's see. I haven't really gotten to do any cool combat shit. So, like, y'all usually take most of the ass.
And if you would have told LSP this,
we did. We did.
It was mentioned before you got here.
Yeah, I say it was discussed with the mages. She had asked what it was, so you had overheard what it had done. We just hadn't had a chance to catch you up yet.
Sorry. Yes, LSP is aware.
Okay. Then I'm going to put my hands on my hips and raise an eyebrow and watch from a distance.
Do you want to get closer? That is not getting involved, and that way if she does get in trouble, you're able to make it to her.
Probably. I'm gonna do a full dash to get myself here.
Okay.
And kind of sit back and watch.
Got it. The next Star Angler. While you're there, LSP, actually, do me a favor and make a wisdom saving throw.
$16.
16? That is a success. Okay, perfect. As you start to get closer, you can see into the clouds what exactly it is that Kyria is dealing with. You know instantly that the light on these things can charm a creature. And as they become charmed, they will instantly move towards them in a almost euphoric state. They don't feel any danger. They don't sense any pain, anything like that, until they are eaten. But as long as you don't pay attention to the light, as long as you don't see it, you're fine. The Star Angler is going to come down and again attack Kyria. Only one of these hits is going to, or only one of these bites is actually going to hit, unless a 9 hits. Okay. In that case, you will take...
No, a 9 does not hit.
16 points of piercing damage as your current incapacitated body just kind of floats into the cloud cover, and it makes it a little more difficult for you to be attacked.
Okay. Being so weak that you can't be attacked. I love it.
Now, there is a difference between weak and incapacitated.
Fair enough.
So weak is something I don't think would be in Kyria's vocabulary.
No. Squishy.
Right?
No, not really.
Calder, it is your turn, sir.
All right. All right. I can see LSP moving over there, correct?
You can.
All right. I'm going to see how far is that distance there. Oh, just out of reach.
Well, why don't you do me a favor while you're moving over there and roll me a D100?
D100. Okay.
Uh-oh. Our audience is having fun again, aren't they?
They are.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad you guys can join in on the chaos. Why not?
40.
40?
40. Yep.
Let's go. Okay. As you start moving, you feel this burst of adrenaline, and you have an extra 10 feet of movement to be able to add as it feels like somebody has cast Long Strider on you. It will last for a minute.
Oh, nice. All right. So as I swoop over here, I am going to grab LSP and click on my immovable rod, holding her and myself there with the immovable rod so we can't drift any closer.
Okay. Go ahead and do me a favor and make me a wisdom saving throw while you're there.
I'm good at those. $25. That's a nat 20 plus 5. Woo-hoo!
Fantastic. Let's go. With that, you take one look at those lights. You've been fishing before. You've seen deep fish out of the deep blue. You know how these fish operate in a smaller scale. You know exactly what it does. And you just smile and smirk. What do you say to them?
I have to be nice.
You
Holy shit.
choose to be nice.
I choose to be nice because they're going to eat Kyria, it looks like. She probably doesn't taste as good as she looks there.
Take that as a compliment, but don't get mad at me, LSP.
All right.
Remember, she don't want your man.
Kyria. Incapacitated means you have no actions, bonus actions, or reactions.
Okay.
You can remake the save at the end of your turn, which means that on this turn, you still don't get the opportunity to do anything. But if you succeed, you will get the opportunity to make reactions.
Okay. Can I use one of my nat 20s for this?
You absolutely can use one of your nat 20s.
I wish I would have did it the first time. But yeah, I would like to use one of my nat 20s for this. Thank you.
Let's go.
Never again trusting a wisdom saving throw. Because I suck at those. I will take the nat 20 out of my inventory.
Perfect. So you do have any reactions that you would like to be able to use for opportunity attacks and things like that. If they happen to move, whatever your reactions are listed, you're able to use those at the end of somebody else's turn.
Okay, can you give me
go
just
right.
a second? I wanted to see. Okay, I got it. I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action.
You can. Now, in order to get a opportunity attack, somebody has to move outside of your melee range.
Okay.
So
They're trying to eat me, so probably not likely.
Right. The next Star Angler is going to do its very best to attack you. What is your armor class by chance?
18 right now.
18? Okay. In that case, 2 of
I
these
think you fixed it right for me.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So 2 of these are actually going to hit you then.
Okay.
And you are going to take another 36 points of piercing damage as the one right in front of you does indeed try to eat you. On the second attack, I do need a strength saving throw.
Okay. I got a 12.
12? That is a failure. You are actually going to be considered grappled at this point in time.
Fuck. Okay.
Now that does not impact sorry, it doesn't impact like your movements or things like that. It just means that your attacks are going to be at disadvantage. Your melee attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay.
If you're casting spells or anything like that, you're still fine as long as they are like a touch spell. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Kaylin.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think I can only go. Hang on. I guess you can move me 50 feet closer to them, because I can't see them.
Let's try to get you
10.
That gets you 50 right there.
That'll work.
Okay. And I will take a wisdom saving throw from you.
$25.
25 will indeed succeed.
Well, sounds like she's in trouble, so she's gonna get a nice little fog cloud to help out. Level 5.
No.
Relax a little bit.
Fog cloud?
Well, you know, the upcasted one and the upgraded defeated one.
You're helping me?
What is the radius?
The radius for a level 5 with the upgrade will be 40-foot radius.
40-foot radius?
Because I'm using the feat that I just acquired, that the custom one that you allowed.
40-foot radius or diameter?
40-foot radius.
Okay. There we go.
They all take 5d6 damage. And we'll do necrotic.
Now, is it everybody in the cloud?
All hostile creatures.
Okay. Sorry, I read over this a couple times, and I just wanted to make sure I knew what we were doing with it. So
it only affects hostile creatures.
Yep. Go ahead and yeah, what was I going to say?
That was a lot bigger than I thought. That was a lot bigger than I thought it was. Roll 5d6, I take it.
Yep, that's
12 damage to all of them.
12?
Yep.
All right. And is there any kind of save or anything like that for it?
Not for the initials. If they try to leave, there is.
Okay.
But other than that, no.
Perfect. The card in Curious Pocket gets burned up.
We pretty much knew that was going to be burnt up.
Feel the heat of it as it disappears. Do you have a bonus action you would like to try to do?
Not that I see.
Okay. In that case, the top of the round, going back to the very first Star Angler who tried to get Kyria, none of these are going to hit.
Yep, and let me find that thing again for you.
LSP, that goes to you.
Hunger's in the Mist trigger. Or starts its turn for 5d6 damage on it.
When it starts its turn in it?
When it starts its turn, or when it first appears. For another 12.
Let's see here. Perfect. LSP.
Seeing that Kaylin has kind of broken the truce and that we're gonna actually fight these things, LSP is going to use one of her hands to reach out and cast Witch Bolt, and I would like to use one of my sorcery points to target the second anglerfish. So the one to the bottom and the one in the middle.
Okay.
That is for dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 will indeed hit.
Okay. So get my d12s out. For 39 points of lightning damage to both of them.
I'm sorry, how much?
39.
39? Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll on your wild magic table.
The next time you cast a spell that deals damage within the next minute, don't roll the spell's damage dice for the damage. Instead, use the highest number possible for each damage die.
Perfect. All right, what else you got?
Can I use another sorcery point to make that a bonus action and do this again?
As long as you have the sorcery points available, yes.
I do. Let me first mark off my other one for the twinning. And then for the bonus action. Sweet. So I'm going to roll the hits. That is a 30.
A 30?
A 30. 18 plus 12.
That will absolutely hit.
So that is max damage. And I was casting that at a 4th level, so it's 5 times 12.
5 times 12 is 60.
So that is 60 points of lightning damage.
To whom?
To the one on the bottom.
The one on the bottom? Fantastic.
Yes.
Would you kindly describe what your spell looks like?
My witch bolt looks like a purple glittery lightning that leaves an iridescent glow in its wake, almost like it has pixie dust, but it doesn't. And it's a very thick, abrupt, and almost comes with a crack out of my hands. Like I've snapped my fingers and lightning.
Perfect. As the lightning leaves your fingers and goes out towards the star angler itself, you realize that the lightning kind of surges through it. It lets out this, really mild but still ear-piercing screech as he becomes toast.
I'm gonna look over at Calder and say, "See, I can go fishing too."
Nope. I can see that. Impressed.
The next star angler
Takes 22 damage.
Perfect. Thank you. Realizing that the lightning bolt came from outside, is going to start to walk or swim, towards
Once it's
LSP.
right, it'll make a wisdom saving throw if it's encroaching.
Let's see here. That is going to be
19.
Dirty 20.
Well, he passed, so he only takes half this damage.
Yep.
And I'll have it for you.
Thank you.
It's 21, so 10, I believe.
Yep. And then he is going to take his 3 attacks against LSP. The lowest attack on this is going to be a 26.
Can I use my reaction to cause it to roll with disadvantage because of my shield?
Is it able to do it on all 3 attacks, or is it able to do it only on 1?
Protection. When you see when a creature you see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can take a reaction and impose shield. You impose disadvantage on the triggering attack roll and all other attack rolls against the target until the start of your next turn.
Okay, perfect.
So any attack against her.
Okay. So in that case, it negates the nat 20. Does a 24 hit? LSP?
That probably hits her.
Yes.
Okay. How about a 19?
Yes.
Okay. So all 3 of those will still attack for it, or all 3 of those will still hit. And that is going to be for 48 points of piercing damage. Calder, watching the star angler come up and take bites out of the one that you have confessed your feelings for. What do you want to do?
Bear with me and tell me if it's possible. I want to jam my immovable rod into its mouth, slam its jaw shut, and then grab its body and try and rip it away from the immovable rod, pulling its jaw off.
Say that again.
I want to shove the immovable rod into its mouth and activate it.
Okay.
And then grapple and pull this fish off of that rod. Basically trying to rip its jaw off with the rod.
Is it an action or a bonus action to activate the rod?
Let's see. Immovable rod. Action.
It is an action. So you can.
But I can action surge to do it.
If you can action
I still have
surge,
my action surge.
if you can action surge and you want to do that, you are welcome to try. These are huge creatures. So I will give you advantage on the roll because your speed is so high, and you can use your speed going behind it to be able to help you with this. Or I can lower the DC. Which would you prefer?
It doesn't matter. I'm fast. We'll just do it the first way.
Okay. So we'll give you an advantage on there. The DC on this is going to be a 20 for your strength, like an attack with strength.
All right. So basically an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Yeah. Why is it not rolling? All right. This keeps opening the dang game log. Let's see. Try it now. 14. All right. So it's a D20 plus 14. Oh. There it goes. 22.
22 will indeed do it. As you go behind him and grab a hold of his tail and just use your force to keep pulling him back, leaving the small piece of his lower jaw intact right in front of LSP. Because of the amount of hit points that this thing has left, it won't kill it outright, but it is unable to bite anybody at this point in time.
Yay. And let's see, bonus action.
Kick it.
Stick it right in its fish ass.
I was
It's
thinking
also
about
a
it.
reaction to talk shit.
This is Calder you're talking about. He doesn't do that.
You can talk fish, though.
It says, let's see here. I got my second wind. I can move up to 20 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. But no, I'm good. I'm just going to hold him there.
Okay. In that case, Kyria, no longer charmed, full of actions, full of bonus actions, full of movement.
Am I still grappled?
You are still grappled, but that only counts against melee attacks. So if you have like a spell you want to cast or anything like that, those are not impacted.
Oh, yeah. She's really pissed that it was very fast to the take that she fell for their bullshit, and that cost her a really good chance to get stronger to help her friends. So she's going to cast Thunderwave by smacking her chest and yelling at him, "God damn it!" You know, really loud. She's really mad. And that's gonna make a thunderous energy like pour from her chest and go away from her in a whole circle of force. It would make its ears ring if it had ears and not little weird water membrane things fish might have. I don't know. It would hurt their hearing a lot and sound like a big crack. Which is why she hasn't used it yet, is the Underdark. And it was... Sorry, it was 46 damage.
46? What is the attack roll on there?
It's a con 18.
Oh, okay, it's a save.
On a failed save, they take.
That is a 16.
Yeah, so they fail.
They
and
absolutely
they're
do.
going to take all of that damage and they're pushed 10 feet away from me. And all unsecured objects that are within my 15-foot cube originating from me are pushed 10 feet away. And their boom is audible within 300 feet.
Okay. This one dead gets pushed back as well.
Sorry, cover your ears.
Little
Right.
Sorry, I yelled. I'm excited. My mic should have cut out if it was crazy loud, right?
No.
No, that was fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You weren't too loud. So, bonus action,
Well, my
movement,
mom doesn't
anything
think
like
so.
that.
She cast that, and then she's going to look down and notice she's kind of rough. She's gonna bonus action. I can do healing word on myself. No, because it's another spell, dummy.
You are able to do it as long as you have the spell slot for it.
Yes, I do.
Two,
Okay, then yes.
Is
Yeah, I don't-
Thunderwave a cantrip?
I don't go by the whole
No.
leveled spell. If you guys want to use your, as long as you have
Okay.
the spell slots for it, you're welcome to try to go ahead and do it. It just burns through your resources a little bit faster. So,
Okay.
That would have been nice to know a while ago. But yep, thank you.
Yeah, I'll bonus action healing word at a 4th level, and that'll give me 18 healing back.
18?
Yeah.
Perfect. The Star Angler that you just decided that you were going to push back and wreak all this havoc on.
Takes 5d6.
Shh. Let me do
12
my
damage.
thing. All right. He's still going to swim up. He's still going to take his attack rolls against Kyria. The first 2 will hit. The second one is going to miss. So you're going to take 32 points of piercing damage, but you are no longer grappled as he releases you from his mouth, and he tries to like swirl you around and flings you off, taking a hit out of your book, flinging you back 10 feet.
I see.
Kaylin.
Let's do 2 scorching rays at the top one and 3 at the or 4 at the bottom.
Okay.
Let's see it. Plus 13s. 24 is the lowest.
24 will indeed hit.
So that's 4d6. For 17 damage. Total.
Let's see here. The one in Calder's hands as you sit there and you push your scorching ray out starts to become cooked. And becomes deceased.
Hot pot later.
You said that like you were going to his funeral. Like he just sadly became deceased. He was flambé!
What was the one for the bottom one?
Let's see. The lowest on that one will be, let me see, 3 plus 13, so 16 is the lowest.
16 to hit?
Yes.
That does indeed hit.
All right, so then all 4 hit.
Oh, okay.
And that's 8d6 for 28 damage.
Perfect. In that case, there we go. Bonus action, movement, anything like that?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Then going back to the top of the round, LSP.
LSP is going to Let me see. Where is this fish in relation? So if I go into the circle, nothing happens to me, right, Kaylin? It's just hostile creatures.
It's heavy application, but it doesn't hurt you.
Okay. I'm going to come to the other side of Curia. I'm going to look back at her and I'm going to giggle and say, let's barbecue some fish. And I'm going to need a dex saving throw DC 19 as I cast Burning Hand.
That is a failure.
Sweet. So that is going to be 4. 30 points of fire damage. Because that's the max roll right now.
LSP. Well,
Yes.
you don't get the max. You did that.
I do get them because it was for a minute.
Oh, it lasts for a minute? Okay. I don't think it would have
Yes,
mattered because
for
it
a
only
minute.
had 6 hit points left. So would you tell us how you want to do this?
I want to flambe this fish. I would like to barbecue the crap out of him. And even when he looks a little toasty, I'm going to toast him just a little more until I can smell his fish flesh. And I know he's cooked. And then I would like to use my monster harvesting tools to get some fish for my friends.
Do you have monster harvesting
Gotcha.
tools?
Oh, wrong character. I don't.
Okay.
Got a knife?
I do have a knife. I can do it anyway with knife
You can.
instead. So I would like to try and cut some meat off this fish.
Go for it. Go ahead and give me a medicine check or survival check.
Meditate is much better than survival. That is a 21.
All right. Cutting through it with your dagger, I'm assuming?
Yes.
You are going to be able to procure 10 pounds of meat off of the Star Angler. With the 21, you would be able to even have it filleted and skinned, ready to cook.
Calder, your lady is getting dinner for you to cook.
Yup.
She's done hunting and gathering for you.
You said 10 pounds
Yes.
of filleted anglerfish.
Question. Curious about the angler part. Are those still lit up after they've been deceased?
They are not.
Do they look to have any medicinal value? Like, maybe not medicinal, but potion value? Do you think they could be useful? Would she infer that?
Roll me an Arcana check.
With guidance.
Yeah, because I got an 8. With guidance is how much?
D4.
Yeah. Oh, 1, so I got a 9.
Really difficult to tell. It's been a while since you've been back here, let alone since you actually encountered one of these creatures. So I don't know if you would actually know their value.
She's gonna go, well, they almost killed me, so they've got to be hard to kill. So, she cuts a pair off and puts it in her bag of holding.
Okay. What's everybody else trying to do?
I am recovering my immovable rod.
And I'll deconcentrate from the fog cloud for now.
Okay.
That's why I just moved it to the south, just to make it easier for you.
Kyria is still pretty jacked up, right?
Oh yeah, I've got like 5 hit points.
That's going to be my next thing as well.
I got this. I can heal myself. If you guys want to save your spell slots. I got myself in that mess. Doing some sketchy shit.
I'll toss her one of my blessed healings from the divinity. And that will give her, let me see here, should be something like what? 2d6 plus 5 or something like that?
Okay.
Where the heck did I get that from?
11 hit points for her.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That was a free one, so.
Appreciate it. I was thinking I could do the prayer of healing if you did any of you get injured at all.
I think only you and LSP got injured.
Only me and LSP. Like if we have 10 minutes, I think it is. If we can hang around and I'll heal us both. But we also get the benefits of a short rest so we can get our spell slots back. Up to you.
Yeah.
LSP?
I can't recover spell slots, but I can recover sorcery points, which is just as valuable.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll
No,
it is 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, what?
You're trying to do prayer of healing. It gives you the benefit of a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so up to 5 creatures of your choice. Yep. So whoever else wants to get in and will benefit from a short rest, or like everyone here presently.
Okay, then I'll toss you another one of the healings, then I'll get it back. My short rest.
Well, I can upcast the prayer of healing too.
Don't worry. 14 additional.
Thank you.
Because I'll get that back on a short rest. That's kind of why it's like, grab it.
Okay, thank you. So 14 more, so that leaves me 30. Yay. And then I'll cast it.
Don't we get the half HP?
Huh?
Oh, that's a different ability that you do.
Yeah, that's Inspiring Leader.
I mean, I could do that too. It would just take another 10 minutes.
It's fine.
Can't do the same song at the same time, or a different song at the same time, sorry. That gave us all 14 hit points. To 44, and then we got a short rest.
Which means if you have any if you would have any hit points that you would like to roll, you are welcome to roll them.
Okay, I'll roll 2. Why not? That's 10. Hey. Oh, I could have rolled the paladin ones. That was stupid.
You can roll the paladin ones. You can roll the paladin ones. It doesn't automatically take them away.
Okay. Okay, there we go. 12.
12? Okay. Is anybody else wanting to roll hit die?
I did.
Go ahead, Gene.
So when I rolled,
I got 25.
25? Okay. And what were you saying, Emily?
Oh, I'm I'm sorry. I didn't know if my hit dice automatically went to my HP or if I had to add them manually.
I'm honestly not certain. I have not figured out how to do that on D&D Beyond yet, so I typically just roll them manually myself and add it in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did do that.
So yeah, I'm not entirely certain. But as you guys sit there,
I don't think it did.
I have you right now at a total of 56.
Yeah, it's at 66 on my D&D Beyond. So
Six.
it probably...
Yeah.
And I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you should be at 56. So it probably added the 10 in from your previous roll as well for your bard dice.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay.
Got you. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Now, with that being said, you've been back in the astral sea for just a few brief moments. You've already started to realize exactly how dangerous this place can be. The cloud that surrounds you is kind of covering you for right now, and you can feel the static as it shocks across from one cloud to the next, avoiding you constantly. And you start to hear a weird rumbling type sound. Trying to look around and look out. Off into the distance, you start to see a ship. As it cruises in. And over the bow, you see somebody waving as a tiefling approaches the bow.
That is a really badass ship.
And that is where we're going to take a break. For all of our viewers out there, thank you so much for sticking around with us. Feel free to go grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some food, grab yourself a snack, whatever the case may be. Come back and join us as we try to figure out exactly what this ship is, who's aboard it, and what they are doing in the astral sea, as well as what the players are going to do next.
I'd assume they're sailing.
Hopefully, not die.
Wishful thinking on all parts. Really, it is. We'll find out. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes or so. Go grab yourself a snack. Go grab yourself something to eat. And we'll be seeing you shortly.
a like crunchy old, like very old, like gnome or something, and he turned me down like, no. And it really hurt my feelings. And I'm like, if I can't seduce that, I'm not in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back,
This is not for
everybody.
me.
We are here playing Vecna Eve of Ruin, talking about characters from other campaigns and everything
You're
like
muted,
that.
boss.
Am I? Well, that doesn't do you guys a lick of good. How's that? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. In that case, we are here playing Vecna Eve of Ruin on Tuesday night. We had just gotten done taking on some Star Anglers. Unfortunately, Kyria had found out that 3 Star Anglers with just herself is a little bit much to try to take on, and had to get some help on there. So she is not going to be getting a level as per the Comet card. But she gave it a valiant effort.
Yeah, torch.
So with that, you guys are now in the Astral Sea. A nice ship has just pulled up to you. This is a ship that Kyria and LSP, you would realize this ship to be something known as a spell jammer ship. Typically used for ways of getting to and fro in the Astral Sea. Could be used by pirates, things like that. As the tiefling comes out and approaches the railing.
What are you doing here?
Can he see Curia very clearly? Like I'm surrounded by giant fish. Am I obscured?
He can't really see through the cloud all that well, but he can get a sense that you're there.
Okay, so he can see that someone's there, but not what it looks like. I'm gonna put my disguise hat on and just be a random elf. I'll say long blonde hair, tall, skinny. You know the gist.
Yeah, you have one in your party.
Yeah, so I'll just copy Kaylin, but of the female persuasion. Gender bend that bitch. Twinsies! And she's not seen as Githyanki because she doesn't want to be connected back to Blacketh.
Understood.
Ella just saved her ass, so that's who she decided to look like. Sorry, LSP.
LSP is going to quickly move over to Calder and put a finger to his lips to not answer, like to say shh, because she wants to see who this is first. She doesn't trust people.
Okay.
Kaylin?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Currently nothing at the moment. But most seeing who it is and all that.
I saw all the lights coming from inside there. I know there's some sort of caster.
Aster, no, we're having a fish fry.
Do you have fish?
kick out the body of the
There's
angler.
some weird looking fish, but yeah.
You know you don't have to eat here, right?
The belly wants what the belly wants.
Belly wants what the belly wants. Can you come out so I can see you?
Tell us who you are first.
The name is Elred. I'm out here looking for a ship.
Like to take? Are you a pirate?
I am a pirate. So is the ship that I'm looking for. But to be fair, they're friends of ours.
Haven't seen one. You're the first shippy ship we've seen today.
Okay. I've told you who I am. Can you come out now?
I'm gonna make eye contact with Calder and see what he wants to do. Hearing that they are pirates.
How often do you stumble across travelers here?
To be fair, I haven't been here very often. I'm normally in wild space.
What is wild space?
You don't know wild space and you're in the astral sea?
Adventuring's a
I was-
weird business.
I was voluntold to come.
Wild space is the area that surrounds Toro. Normally you get out there in ships like mine. And you can travel from one area to the next. And typically, we get to the astral sea through portals. So, we have friends that are here. They're supposed to be harvesting a god. But they were supposed to have been back by now.
Harvesting gods is dangerous business.
Which is why we're here making sure that they are okay.
Caring
Any
friends.
tips or tricks for harvesting a god?
Lots of very big equipment.
We've got Calder's 10-foot pole.
Yeah, you do. Sorry. I thought I was muted. My bad.
No,
Definitely needed.
you were not whatsoever. But that's okay. We'll take it.
Yeah, you will.
I only catch for you, Dungeon Daddy.
Oh, man. Too funny. But no, okay, so these guys are they're looking for here. They need. What would I know about harvesting a god? Would I know anything? Probably not.
Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
27. Turns out I might know a lot.
Well, you're homies with the god, right?
You have heard stories of the god graveyard in the astral plane. When a god itself is does actually die, not their avatar, but when people stop believing in them and they cease to exist, they don't really go away. They come here. And over time, if they can gather enough believers again onto any other plane of existence, they can start to regain life. In the meantime, there are people that come here and make caves into the gods' bodies and search for divine power. Typically, it is done with different kinds of arcane machines or really powerful wizards and clerics. Whoever is trying to harvest anything from a god has to know exactly what they are doing, or the mission becomes folly and they die.
And you've harvested gods before.
Not me exactly. Typically in wild space, remember, there's no gods in wild space. If they are, they're very much alive. And, well, you don't really want to harvest from a live god. However, the Lambent Zenith has harvested several gods.
And that's who you've come to meet?
It's who we've come to find, yes.
And are they late showing up? Are they late meeting you?
Well, they're not supposed to have met me.
Okay.
But we do have a dock in wild space. Typically when they come to port, me and Figaro, that's my friend on there, always go down to the tavern and we grab a couple of takers of ale, and he tells me stories of what happened in the astral sea. I do happen to miss him. I don't have many friends. So, I paid what money I could to the captain of this ship to try to bring me here, hopes that we'd be able to find him.
Right.
She's gonna nudge LSP and Calder and be like, we were kind of going to the graveyard already, right? Maybe we could hitch a ride.
I did want a boat.
Yes, you did.
You can't have this one.
I don't want to have
No.
I'd like. Could we join you?
Not as captors.
That would be up to my captain, but I imagine that it should be okay.
It's not like we don't have a ton of gold to pay him with if he tries to make us pay for a ticket. We're not stowaways.
What is the name of the ship?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Or boat? Or what is the name of your ship?
The starry wisp.
I love that. Yes.
And the captain's
Corrine.
Kareen.
Corrine. Captain Corrine.
Would you be able to inquire about passage for us?
I would be happy to. Have you figured out how to move here yet?
Yes.
Okay, in that case...
And I use my movable rod.
In that case...
Don't let him know all my tricks.
Stay put. Big ship. Might take me a little bit of time, but I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Topic? If the star is nothing besides a burning ball of gas, then there's no oxygen in wild space. How does it burn? I'll be back.
I roll an Arcana check.
Go right ahead. What are you checking, first of all?
17, to see if I know what it burns. I don't think I know.
Okay.
Until today, I thought the stars were just fireflies in this distant sky.
All right. While you guys are sitting there and discussing burning balls of gas billions and billions of miles away, or if they are fireflies dancing around in the big bluish black thing, I need LSP to roll me another D100.
You're muted.
48.
48?
Yes.
All right. I need Calder and Kyria and Kaylin all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
19.
Is it like concentration based or just Constitution straight across?
Just Constitution straight across.
Okay.
I got an 11.
I got a 12 plus 7, so 19.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there and discussing this, the sheer mechanics of why a star burns seems to be boggling LSP's mind. And as it does, she starts to build up static as she's kind of rubbling her head. And a piece of lightning in the cloud actually strikes her, and it pushes out a 15-foot cube all around her. Sorry, 15-foot, 30-foot cube all around her. For Calder and Kaylin, you guys will take 3 points of thunder damage. And Kyria, you are going to take 7 points of thunder damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw from LSP, please.
$18.
you are going to take 7 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Girl, we gotta get you some rubber boots. Rubber outfit.
Yes.
As you guys are sitting there approaching or talking, a human woman comes to the railing with the tiefling.
You wish to come aboard my ship.
Yes, please.
May I get the name of your crew?
My name's Kalen.
So you are the Kalins.
We're the Dawn Seekers.
I'm sorry, the Dom Seekers?
Dawn.
God.
Dawn, like the morning sun.
Well, that's a weird name. There is no sun in space.
We're not from space. Or I'm not from space.
So now you seek a dawn.
Dawn isn't just a meteorological instance. It is also the birth of a new age.
It's a sign of hope because there's always the dawn of a new day.
So you're seeking hope.
Exactly.
See? I told you that they were nice.
Nice does not mean good. Nice can mean dishonest. Nice can mean deceitful. Nice can be a mask that people wear. Who speaks for your group?
Technically, I'm the most charismatic, but she's also the most above table. I'm supposed to be the most charisma, but also I'm kind of like annoying sometimes. So what do y'all think?
Up above table, if it's not Calder, because Calder usually kind of speaks for us. I would like to because I also have a high charisma and I'm from here
Oh yeah.
as well.
Feel free. I have
You're
no
like
claim
from
here.
Technically, you're a princess, so I was gonna ask you if you wanted to keep it hush hush who you were, so it wasn't brought up at all. If you wanted to pretend to be some other princess,
Oh no, I'm proud of the fact that I'm a princess from this place, whether or not my parents
Okay.
are good people or not.
I just didn't know if it's stealthily, like if you were trying to stay undercover. Like I changed form, I want to stay undercover. I don't want Flocka to know that I'm here and come for me right now. I hide from the bitch. So I didn't know if you wanted to hide for now or not.
I speak for us currently. My name, I am a princess of this place, and I am from here.
Are you stepping?
What?
Are you stepping out?
I'm gonna look at Calder and nod my head, and then I'm going to step out.
As you step out, the look on Corinne's face, as well as the tiefling. Give me an insight check.
Just her or all of us?
Just her.
It's 14.
They seem surprised, but you're not entirely certain by what.
Where exactly are you trying to go?
They said they wanted to go to the graveyard. They wanted a ride since we were going after our friend, or my friend. Did we take them to the graveyard?
Is this true? Are you looking to go to the graveyard?
Is where I feel bad for missing the beginning of the session with the mages because I don't know exactly what they talked about us looking for when we got here.
So I think that they had sorry, you are better at this, DM. You do it. Sorry, I cut you off.
Last session, when they were discussing where the rod pieces were at, they had mentioned that the rod piece in the astral sea is somewhere in the dead god graveyard.
Got it. Yes, we're going to the graveyard. We seek almost divine things, much like anybody that goes to a graveyard.
Do you have any form of payment?
Oh, I'm a princess. I'm rich. I have gold.
Gold is not as useful to me as other things.
What is useful to you?
I'm interested in rarities. Magic items.
I have an amulet of health. If you seek to stay alive.
I would be happy to take your amulet for passage for you and your friends.
She will offer the amulet. Do I just remove it from my inventory?
Yes. Taking it upon yourself to bring it to the captain, placing it in her hand. The ship itself is actually quite large. And for being a sea vessel, it's in rather good shape. Very well painted, very good condition. You would almost compare this to a yacht for the deep blue with how it looks. But you guys are welcome to get upon or get aboard.
Whee!
Whee!
Okay.
And
And
forever, nothing's gonna stop us now.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
The duality of man.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat.
so I
row,
really think
row your boat.
I really think that Carl and I are the only ones who would actually be old enough to remember this. But the only thing I could think of with the whole entire time I was making all of this stuff and going through and building this chapter was Tom Green. Do you know what I'm talking about, Carl?
Okay, it's a comedian.
Oh my god.
So he has this
Oh,
parody
God.
song where he's just like, my butt is on a boat. My butt is on a boat.
Yeah, that'll be you. All I was hearing was in the Navy.
Oh man.
That's
All
the-
because of Down Periscope.
Right.
For Starship.
But that's
Okay.
all I could think of. So for all of our viewers
Now
out
that-
there, for all of my players, extra credit for you guys, natural 20s for everybody. For anybody who can go up and look at that video and then come back and tell me what it was about. Next week. Don't do it now.
Ooh.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll think, why the hell I even listened to this song in the first place? It's great. It's fine.
This is like a wonderful little snapshot into ADHD.
100%. Absolutely. Now, with that being said, you guys have run of the ship while Captain Corinne and her crew take you to the dead god graveyard.
I know time isn't a thing here, really, but how long is this going to take? Do hours still count when they do books?
Travel is a
DM,
very
it's
funny thing here. It's difficult to say. As because of how the astral sea stretches, what could take typically an hour could take 5 minutes, could take 3 hours. We'll get you there as fast as we can. She only collected 1 magic item from you. That's really good because she collected 3 for me. And it's one of those things that, you know, the faster she gets us there, the more valuable those things become. She doesn't want to sit there and take a whole lot of time because she can make more money, more magic items, faster she gets back.
Okay, cool. I was just curious in general how time moved in this for training purposes.
For trading purposes,
Above table for like reading manuals and stuff, like how long it would take, like for the journey, like if it's not linear time, like how would it count? It was just a brain thing.
Understood. With that being said, the way that this is going to work is I'm going to let you guys sit there and role play out, explore the ship a little bit. I'm going to roll a couple dice behind scene, and we're going to figure out how long it's actually going to take. But you guys have Reign of the Starry Wisp. The captain has not told you that there is nowhere that you could go, or that you could not go. So what are you all wanting to do?
Calder needs a safety briefing of the ship and all of the safety gear on here, how it works, what to do in case of emergency. So he would be asking the crew member that greeted them on board. if he could give him a tour of how the ship works.
I feel like if LSP were here, because she stepped away for a second, I feel like she would probably do something mischievous. I would probably go along with her.
I think you're projecting.
So, Calder, do you know what a GIF is?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Carl, know. Let me ask the other Calder real quick. I'm gonna give him an Arcana check to see if he knows. That's a 9. He has never seen a GIF before.
Well,
hungry hippo.
up on the deck, mopping away and trying to store different barrels that are up there, tying off ropes and things like that. You see a rather large hippo, very well dressed in a white shirt, blue jacket over the top of it with gold trim on there. He's got one of those nice pirate hats, but not like the triangular ones, but you know, the one that has like the two handles on the side and kind of go up. And he's just kind of humming to himself. When he turns around and sees you,
New stowaways.
I've never met one of you before. And put my hand out. I'm Calder Voss.
Haru.
Haru?
It is a pleasure. I've never met such a stowaway as you. Very polite.
We didn't stow away. We booked passage.
So you've never met a GIF, but you understand the term stowaway.
Well, we have ships where I'm from. I've just never been on this particular ship with one of you.
Well, Calder Boss, it is my pleasure. Welcome aboard the Starry Wisp, one of the finest ships, the finest spelljammers in all of wild space.
A spelljammer?
Indeed.
What is a spelljammer?
A spelljammer is what we call ships that go around in places like this. Ships where you're from, I'm sure, travel on water.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They use wood and air to keep it afloat. We have a constant magical surge, keeping the ship up in the air here and moving forward.
Interesting. Have you been on this ship long?
I have been with Captain Corinne for near a decade.
And what exactly do you do on the ship?
I'm the first mate.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I
It's been a pleasure.
Well, don't go too far. Guess you've never been on this ship before, or you've never been on a ship like this. How about a tour?
We can show you exactly how everything works.
I would love that.
Fantastic.
I pulled my journal out as we're walking, and I would be writing down, like taking notes on things.
Absolutely. As he goes around, he's going to sit there and show you the different magical devices that they have. How they combine several different spells to be able to make ships like this work. Featherfall to keep it light, and gust to be able to move it forward. They have propulsion engines on the back casting like thunder type spells out of the engines to keep moving it forward. And the steering on there works similar to steering on a water ship, where when you turn the wheel one way, normally on a water ship, it turns the rudder. When you turn the ship or the steering wheel on this, it'll actually turn the engines. And then beside that, you actually have a crank beside the steering wheel to get the nose of the ship to go up and down. It seems all very fascinating, the amount of work and complexity that goes into all of it. And then he starts going over the safety measures for it, how if the engines go down, they have a secondary system that casts gust into the sails, and they have ropes that they use that are not attached to the steering wheel, that they can actually adjust the ropes through pulleys to move the sails in different directions to be able to steer the ship that way. The only thing that you notice is that if the lever behind it that makes the nose of the ship go up and down, if that happens to break, or if there's anything that happens with that, there's no way to go up and down in this ship.
Okay. Got it.
What is Kaylin doing?
Probably chatting with Kyria, making sure that she's okay after the mist cloud.
By all means, go right ahead.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just got my ass beat by a fish, though. I kind of feel a little pathetic.
That'll be fair. It was three of them.
Supposed to be getting stronger and becoming able to protect my friends and do good in the world that I want to do, and I keep getting my ass kicked. I need to become stronger.
And knowing when to fight and how to fight, it also will help you.
Yeah. I do admit I like a good fight. Am I great at it? No. But I know I need to slow down sometimes.
Yes, you do. But you're at least learning.
Aria's gonna go. I bet this thing has a really good view. And is there anyone on the sails right now?
Not currently working the sails, no, because the engines on the Spelljammer are currently working. The sails are just out more for decoration than anything.
Okay. Well, I don't know about Kyria as much, but I've always wanted to climb the sails of a spaceship or a ship in general.
I wouldn't have. I done it in
Not
real
a
life.
spaceship.
I don't recommend doing it if you're afraid of heights.
I'm not afraid of heights. My dad's a roofer.
You're gonna climb the sail or climb the mast?
Climb the mast, not the sail.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that. But no, like, usually they have, like, some netting maybe, and then the mast with some footholds up to, like, I want to go to the crow's nest.
Okay. Absolutely.
Watch, I get up there, I'm clinging to the outside by my fingertips, and there was a fucking tunnel or something. A staircase.
As you get to the crow's nest and you look around, there is no staircase. You do have to climb rung by rung. And the rungs themselves are little iron bars that have been nailed into the mast, and they kind of have a little angle on there so you can't slide off to the side a little of them. So if it gets wet or anything like that, you're still safe. You get up to the crow's nest, and this is where you're currently at. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nobody up there looking around or anything like that, but that piece actually swivels 360 degrees.
That's so badass. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking around in that bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, wee.
As you sit there and you start to look around, you notice. Do you understand port and starboard? Okay. So off to the front starboard side, you will see several islands as you look through it. And you back your head off and you turn up, pull it off to the side, and you can't see anything. And you look back through it again. This seems to be some kind of magical telescope.
Okay.
And so it allows you to see farther than your Githyanki eyes will be allowed to show you. For the most part, it kind of looks like you are headed in the right direction. Because as you look at the islands themselves, you can turn the handle on the left, and it actually starts to zoom in. And you can start to see hands and feet protruding from these islands. And
does Kyrian, I assume
Yes.
she knows because she's from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
As the gods rest out here, gravity does indeed work around the gods because their mass is so big. It's starting to collect dirt and spores and grow grass on it. The dead bodies of the gods are actually creating islands in the astral sea. Calder, those look very cozy, and you're sitting there and trying to disturb them while they sleep. That's rude.
Very cozy. This one's cozy, and I'll bother him for you.
No, that's rude.
He woke me up earlier when I had a nap for an hour by chewing on his treat bag and getting into it and jailbreaking them. That's what I got woke up to. He can piss off. He can stand a pet. I'll stand on that. I don't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get no sleep because of me.
No, that's mean. But that is currently what you see in that direction. If you turn the handle on the right, it moves the gem up and down so you can see pretty much all around you with this item. You are muted.
Sorry. Do I see anything that I recognize? Like anything to do with the gifts or Vlakith?
Well,
to avoid it.
the downside is that Vlakith currently lives on an island in the Astral Sea. From what you can see around you, the only islands that are growing are on these dead gods. Now, with that being said, you are with her for a while, and you know that that is not the case with her island.
Okay. It's not glowing, or it's not on a dead god. Sorry.
It's not on a dead god.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure to stay the fuck away from her for a little while. Do I see any monsters of note? Like, can I look ahead to see if I see anyone coming our way?
You see several things. Well, tell you what, roll me a perception check. Let's see.
Okay. $18.
You see several.
Between,
What's that?
oh, sorry, between us and our objective.
Not so much between you and your objective, but more around the area for it. You see what's called an astral dreadnought. Basically, it's a giant, almost like a snake-like creature mixed with a lobster. As it kind of just swims through the astral sea. You see several more of the stargazers on there. You see a couple of other ships that are flying around. You know well enough to know that this isn't exactly a safe place, but you're about as safe as you probably could be.
Awesome. Okay, so Astral Dreadnought, I think that's such a cool name. Want to stay away from them for sure. At least for now, we've got this objective to follow. Are there any weapons attached to this lookout?
To the lookout, no.
Oh, okay, so I gotta go to a different place to blow shit up. It was like, ooh, their weapon system.
One of the other things that you will see with your 18 perception, just before I forget, is you see all the stars and stuff like that are dancing around you. That's fairly normal. You also start to see swirling pools of color. Some are purple, some are black, some are red, green, and blue. I don't know if you've ever actually traveled through one of these.
Again, she mostly stayed in the material plane. She visited, but she grew up in the material plane. She was hatched and raised there. So she's not super familiar. Like, she's been to the astral sea. She's had to do missions there, so she was trained for it, but she hasn't run into everything.
With that, then it's probably not something that she would know what it is.
She would get down to go ask. She's curious enough about that because it's so pretty. And she's also worried about being caught by something psychologically again. So she wants to go check it out and figure out what it is.
Of course. Going down and looking for the captain. While you're looking for the captain, let's check in and see what Kalen was doing while you were climbing and looking through that. Are you there, Kalen?
He not in the car. Oh yeah, he is. Kalen?
Yes.
What are you doing while Kyria went up to the crow's nest?
Probably see if they have any alchemy supplies that might be useful.
Ooh. What would you consider useful?
Maybe have some kind of potion recipe that I don't have, or do some kind of alchemy work.
The potion that they're most proud of. Where is it? Is the potion of gaseous form.
That's interesting.
It allows, if you are in a tight space or anything like that, you're able to drink it, and it turns you into a cloud of mist. It lasts for as long as 1 hour, or until you use a bonus action to become material again. But it also allows you to get under doorways or into narrow spaces, as wide as or as narrow as an inch. The only thing that can really stop you from passing through anything is water or any kind of liquid.
That's interesting.
I can send you the recipe for that after game, so that you have it in your book.
Yep, thank you.
Of course. What about Calder?
Sorry, my kid was saying something to me real quick.
That's
So I
okay.
missed that.
No, you're good. I was trying to see what you were doing after you got your little tour of the boat.
After he gets the tour of the boat, he's going to be kind of walk around, drawing some like sketches of it and stuff like that, and then looking for something to do on the boat to see if there's some task he can learn to help with or do to pass the time.
There's always something to be done. Life on a boat is much like life in general. If you're eager and willing to help, there's always something that needs to get accomplished. Walking around, noticing Haru. He kind of waves you over.
You look lost. Or bored.
A little of both, actually. But I was perhaps wondering if there was something I could assist with, a task I could learn to assist.
Well, life on a ship is much like life on land. Most tasks are mundane. And unless we become attacked, there's not a whole lot as far as excitement goes, and we try not to keep the excitement around. But there is something that she might be able to do.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights at all?
Not really. It's the fall that get you.
Well, here in the sea, that's not true.
No.
Would you like to try an
Well, suppose
experiment?
so. Yes. I'm game.
It requires a little bit of trust, but I promise that I will not hurt you.
Okay.
Now, I want you to clear your mind for me.
Okay.
He's going to pick you up underneath your arms and throw you a good 20 feet up in the air. And as
20
he
feet?
does, 20 feet.
Okay.
As he does, then your head is clear. You just stay suspended there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to come down, just think down.
Okay. I think down.
And you will be able to come down and touch back onto the ship. See?
Okay.
The fall won't kill you at all. Now,
Okay.
when we get to the Dead God Graveyard, it won't work that way. Something about the divine in them brings gravity and law to an otherwise chaotic place. For that reason, your cloud friend will probably do exceptionally well here. Chaos magic reigns in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
It is stronger here because it was born and bred here. But I don't know if it will work at the graveyard. So, if we get into a fight, the more chaotic that you can be, the more chaotic that your friends can be, the more beneficial they can be.
I think we may have this one in the bag then.
Glad to hear it, because the sea is nothing if not boring. Full of dreadnoughts, full of blobs, full of wisps even. But I'll tell you, where you're going, for whatever reason, has creatures so much worse. If you believe the stories,
Well, you're keeping very intense eye contact.
you
Your
leave my
focus is pretty intense.
you leave my dungeon daddy and I alone, okay?
Sorry, it was great.
The biggest thing that you have to worry about in the graveyards isn't the dreadnoughts, it's not the star anglers. It's the thing that grows inside of the god. Parasites that feed on the divine power left behind. They're insanely hard to hit. And even more difficult to kill. I've only heard of one person surviving it. And it was only because they were insanely quick.
What exactly are these parasites?
Well, as I've said, I've only heard of one person to survive it. And it drove them mad. Ramblings of monstrous fiends and sometimes as small as ants, sometimes as large as dragons. Some will burrow their way into your head and cause you to have visions. Some, you can cut their head off. And where there was one, two become.
And do these creatures have a weakness? You know, or you've heard of?
The only person I know that beat it ran away. Lightning fast. I have never heard of anybody beating it. Most of the time when a spelljammer comes in to harvest a god, if they see one, well, they haven't had the heart to tell your young friend. But if we happen to see one, they're typically dead. Because if they haven't died, then they didn't go deep enough, and they left before it got dangerous.
Okay.
No. I hope that he finds his friends. I really do. But their work is dangerous. I don't believe that they're actually alive.
And why not?
Might not.
Why not? Why do you not believe they're alive?
Well, if they're harvesting from a god, and they have been missing as long as Sova says, chances are very, very grim. They very well may have went too deep. And if they are alive, they may be suffering from sea madness.
Is there a cure for that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is there a cure for this sea madness?
Oh. Do you know what happens when you don't sleep for days?
Unfortunately, yes.
Your brain plays tricks on you. So, the only cure for it is sleep.
Okay.
If they're mad
So
because of the
if they go
parasite,
mad here. Hmm.
if they are mad because of the parasites, you're better off just killing them and putting them out of their misery.
How many? And you said you've only encountered one person that survived them,
Correct.
and he went mad.
He did.
Did he eventually die, or did you kill him?
My captain did.
Was he a friend?
He was.
Man, I'm sorry for your loss.
It is much appreciated. But I will see him again.
That we will.
I often believe that those people who pass on to the afterlife come back to us in some form or fashion.
Yes, that is sometimes the case. If their gods have not called on them yet.
No.
But
see
what
him.
kind of god would call on someone that is mining from another god?
Well, to be fair, I don't know if I have an answer for that. It's a rather unique question.
Perhaps it's one we'll get an answer for.
I hope not. I have no intention of mining for anything.
Good.
LSP.
I'm sorry that took me way longer than I thought it would.
Don't be, you're fine. Aboard the Starry Wisp, you have free reign to go look around and do what you would like. Kyria has went aboard and climbed up the crow's nest to up here. She is no longer up there. She is down looking for somebody. She has realized that this is some kind of magical telescope, and it turns around and it can zoom in and out and look up and down and things like that. She has seen the god graveyard through it. She has seen monsters called astral dreadnoughts in there. She has seen a couple other creatures in there, and she has seen what is known as pools of color that she is currently trying to go find the captain to find out what they are doing. Calder has made friends with the first mate, Haru. He is a GIF. And Kaylin is looking for alchemist supplies. Is there anything that LSP would like to do?
LST is gonna go to the bow of the deck and she's gonna Titanic it. I'm just joking. Um, but I don't know. LSP probably would have gone with Calder. Um, is or the tiefling that's looking for his friends. Is that who Calder was making friends with?
No, that was the first mate. He has a gift. The tiefling's name is Sova.
Okay. Then maybe I would like to go talk to Silva.
Okay.
Is Silva by themselves or with the captain?
He is indeed by
Is there a
himself.
way I can talk to him? He is by himself? Okay. So you said you're looking for your friend in the graveyard of the gods. What was your friend looking for?
They harvest from the gods. They dig deep into their bodies, search for anything divine left. The Lambent Zenith, particular, was trying to mine from a god named Havoc.
Have you ever been to a party for gods?
I have never been to the astral plane before today.
You're not missing much. All of them are entitled.
It sounds like you are familiar with them.
Yes. I'm a princess from this land here. My parents used to hold court with the gods, and they would rub elbows with the most prestigious people of the realm. I used to prank the gods. I'm fearless.
Why would you prank the gods?
Because upon thinking that I was invited to this party because I was a princess, after all, I was told that I was not invited and that it was a special party that this princess was not invited to. And therefore, if they were too good for me, I would show them who was too good for who.
So, you got jealous and decided that you were going to play a prank.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to try and kill them. I'm not petty.
And he's going to climb up onto the banister.
Sorry, he's going to climb up onto the banister right there, and he is going to sit cross-legged and put his arms around his knees.
Can you tell me more?
Well, yeah. You see, I was getting ready for the party when my friend Marceline, the vampire queen, came to check on me and see why I was getting ready. I was putting on my best dress, and I put her in this dazzling red gown because red's her color. Purple's mine, obviously, but red's her color. And we went to descend the stairs into the ballroom when my mother, in her pompous little attitude, asked me what I thought I was doing. And I explained to her what I was doing and how I was coming to the party with my friend. And She told me I absolutely was not. So I pretended like I was going back to my room, only to sneak down and put I swapped plates between the gods so they ate each other's food. Sometimes I put things in their drinks so they turn different colors. Just harmless things, really. But once they figured out I was there, they sent the guards after me, and Marceline had to bite somebody for us to get away. But you know what? I was brave that day because I faced the gods and I came away unscathed.
You think that that makes you brave?
Well, yeah, because they were scary looking and I was scared. But I did it anyway.
So when you do things that you're afraid of, you're brave.
Yeah.
So I must be brave now.
You're very brave.
I don't know how to say this. Other than to say that I am sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, the graveyard is no place for a princess.
I mean, it's definitely not.
It's definitely not what?
It's not the prettiest place on earth, but if it's where we need to go, it's where we need to go. What are we not going to the graveyard?
Emily, are you back yet?
I've been here. I just turned my camera off. I had laid down instead of sitting up.
Well, that's fine.
But I am here. I'm just
Okay.
not on camera. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Going to find the captain. We will get back to Jean's question here in a second.
Okay.
Going to find the captain. You find her in her. You find her at the. I believe it's called the stern. Don't quote me on that, but
Yes.
the steering wheel for the
back of the ship. That's the helm.
The helm. Thank you. I knew I was going to mess that up, but thank you for the correction. I appreciate having somebody here who actually has some kind of, or people here who have ship knowledge. Air Force, not Navy. Don't shoot me.
In the Navy.
Anyway, you find her at the helm as she is steering the ship.
You are muted.
I ask her, it was so crazy up in the crow's nest. Do you ever get tired of that view?
Well, to be fair, I don't see that view very often.
You should make a point to do that more often. It really gives you perspective.
The astral sea is far more dangerous than wild space. I'll stick to the meteors instead of the dreadnoughts. I'll stick to gravity versus the blobs. But it is pretty.
She's gonna say, while I was up there, I saw some strange things. When I first got here, those weird fish trapped me with their lights. They looked to be like dancing lights, like colorful and shiny. And what the heck is that?
The star antler uses its light to attract its prey. It has the ability to charm creatures with it and force them to come to them. Typically, the one who has it charmed is the one who gets to feast upon its bones. If you had seen one, and it had indeed charmed you, you are lucky to be alive.
I have very good friends.
Did you see anything else out there adventurous for you? You're muted again.
The shining puddles of light, though. Like, what are those? The colors?
The pools of color. An odd name, considering that they're not even pools at all. They're portals.
Oh.
The different colors go to different planes of existence. Any traveler who wants to be able to travel from your world, for example, to the outer planes, must travel through the astral sea. Unless they know powerful magic to where they can get from one plane to another. But that magic was bred here. It was studied. They learned how these pools of color work. Black ones go to one plane of existence, while red ones go to another. Blue ones go to one. And purple ones, a completely different one. Now the kicker is...
Would you be willing to tell me the realms in which the colors go?
I honestly would tell you to beware of them. You're welcome to go through and look. The ship is much too big for me to go through.
I just meant that our quest is going to be long and arduous, and we're going to need a way to transport ourselves. So if we can harness the power of these pools of color to help us on our mission, we can bring a lot of good to the universe.
Most people would warn you against such things, especially because just because you see an emerald pool over here, you might see another emerald pool out there. And although they are close in the astral sea, they may not be in the beastlands.
I see.
But if you would like, I am happy to go over what colors go where.
I feel like that could be indispensably helpful for us. You have it maybe written down?
I definitely do.
Okay, I figured that would save you doing it vocally. Would have to rely on my hearing or spelling. It's kind of dodgy sometimes.
Remind me after game to get that to you. The way that it is trying to paste in Discord, I don't like, and it's going to become unreadable.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kaylin, is there anything else that you would like to do after copying down the recipe for potion of gaseous form?
I'd probably see if there's anything they need help with that I can actually do.
what kind of work would suit Kaylin? Let's see here. Right back here, there's a conference room. You see where I'm at?
Yep.
Okay. In that conference room, there is a giant compass. That compass itself works off of divination magic. If you are wanting to help and you are willing, you can charge that compass. The DC on it is 30. It's a D20 roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier. For every point you are below 30, you will need to cast that many levels of or spell levels into it to charge it.
So this will be fun.
They will tell you that. The choice is completely yours. They are not forcing it upon you.
No, it's something I would do.
Okay.
And can I add a heroic inspiration to it?
You absolutely can. That is a D12.
Good, yep. 16 plus 7, so 23?
23?
I think.
Okay. So that is 7 spell levels that you would have to cast into it to fully charge this compass.
And there we go. 7. One level 3, 1 level 2, 2 level 1s.
As you cast your spells into it and as you charge this compass, you start to notice that it starts to drift around. And what normally looked like a compass now becomes a map on the inside. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
That would be 11 plus, since I can do this. Plus 6, so that's a 17.
17. Looking at the map, there's several places that kind of stand out to you as they have little drawings on them and then initials underneath them. One of the places that you notice on there has a few different islands on there and a large human-esque style body. Underneath it is the initials GG. And it seems to be going off the starboard side of the boat as you currently speak. It's a ways off, but you're passing by it. Dead ahead of you is a large building, and underneath it, CC. Calder. Is there anything that you were doing after your talk with Haru? You are muted, sir.
Noticed. All right. So we did the experiment where he showed me how I can traverse around.
Uh-huh.
Was there somewhere else he wanted me to do, or was that it?
Yes, there was.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
He's going to have me clean poop out of something. I know it.
He is not going to have you clean poop out of something, actually. But this engine back here has a turbine in there that isn't turning with the rest of them. It's almost out of sync.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna turn it off. Then I need you to get in there and line up the veins again.
Okay.
Now, like I showed you, all you gotta do is think of where you want to go. So you can fit between the veins. Now, I promise I won't hurt you. I won't turn the engine on until you tell me you're safe.
All right.
But we'll get where we're
Let's go for
going faster if you can do this.
it. Okay. Let's do it.
Would you feel safer with a rope?
It would be a hindrance, correct?
Yes, but if you feel safer, we could deal with it.
No, I'll do it without.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me, please.
Yeah. Got a 6.
Okay.
Can I use my nat 20, my last one?
You can.
Before you tell me?
You can.
I will do that.
Okay. Okay. He hands you a box of tools.
He hands you a box of tools, and in the tools are several pieces of equipment that you haven't seen before, but you get the general gist from your time on a boat before what they could possibly be for.
Okay.
When you get down
All right.
there, you'll need these to be able to work it around. You look strong, so this should be okay.
Okay. So not a problem. I will give it my best shot.
Okay. He goes over to where the helm is at, and he pulls a couple of levers. The engine itself starts to slow down and creep a little bit. And then you start to watch as people grab a hold of the ropes and adjust the sails.
Okay.
And after they start getting the sails adjusted properly, it starts to pick up speed again. But the engines are off.
Okay.
You're safe now. I won't turn it on until you're ready.
All right. I'll go for it.
Okay. Going over the edge, peeking down through the engine, you can actually look back there, and there seems to be some kind of large creature wound up in the turbine. It is mangled. It is dead. But it is what has thrown the whole thing off. I will need a medicine check to be able to get this thing out quickly. And then we'll have a strength check to see if you can get it lined back up.
A 25 on the medicine check?
Without problem. You get this thing out and it's like 2 pieces, but it takes you all of like 10 minutes.
All right. And then a strength check.
Yep.
It's a nat 20 plus 9 for 29.
Let's go, boy. You eyeball around and check. You realize that the veins behind this one and in front of this one are lined up. It's just this particular one that's out of sync. So you realize that if you look back, you can actually line it up a little bit easier with the light that's coming in. Relatively quick, relatively easy. You make short work of this and get it all lined up. Back out. All you have to do is give the signal for the gift to start the engines.
All right. Give him I make my way out and give him the signal.
As you do, they start the engines. For all of you who are on board, you definitely realize the dramatic increase in the speed that it is gaining now. Having one vane off has caused this thing to slow down by 25%. With Calder's quick thinking and intuitiveness, you are back up and running at full speed. Back to LSP.
It's an hose.
We're supposed to go to the graveyard. But the captain, you shouldn't have told her you're a princess. You shouldn't have been so forthright with that. Your parents have a reward for you. And the captain aims to collect it as we're taking you to the Cloud City. And that,
my friends, is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Squee.
For
You jerk.
for all of our viewers out there, thank you so much for sticking with us. Come back and see us next week. Don't forget that we are trying to get 5 more subscribers. So tell your friends about us. Let them know, hey, if we get 5 more, then we'll be doing that charity stream. Also, don't forget that the more you watch, the more channel points that you can earn, which means the more chaos or the more help you can be for all of the players. With that being said, come back and watch tomorrow night as our Wednesday night group tries to figure out what they are going to do as they face a dilemma with the portal to get back to the sanctum, because they are short one person now, which means that that portal cannot close unless they bring somebody extra with them. We love you all. Go hug your loved ones. Enjoy your evening. And don't forget to drink your Kool-Aid.